Welcome to Lifestyles. I am Tanya.
And I am Rhonda.
And we're here. We're having a special day. It's the holiday, as you see this lovely tree. And so we're just going to have some fun times, wines, everything, and just talk about whatever comes to mind.
Yes.
So how you doing today,
I'm
Rhonda?
doing well. You see my new do.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to start talking about. Let me turn our music off for a second. We want to have the soft Christmas music coming in as our intro of the day. But I want to talk about hair a little bit.
Okay.
Our hair? You know, when I was out in the corporate America before I, became an entrepreneur, there's a certain look they want you to have as far as your attire, as far as your hair. And is that something we should just continue to do, or should we just express ourselves as who we think we are? Why can't we wear the hairstyles we want to wear? If we want to accentuate, just like when we wear makeup, you wear makeup to enhance. So your hairstyle is just to enhance. It's just a crown on your head to make you the queen that you are. So why not wear?
Okay.
Like you want to wear your hair.
I agree. However, some people feel that the way you wear your hair is offensive to them. Okay, so I know in corporate America it was like a big thing that you're supposed to wear your hair a certain way.
Right.
And I'm with you. I'm like being able to express individual, self. Okay.
Right. You express yourself.
However. I have been in work situations. One time I was at work, and this one individual, he had dreads, okay? And they looked neat, but they smell horrible. And you could tell every time he walked past you, you had to hold your breath. And that was just his hair. And that's offensive to me. So I feel as though that we should be able to express our own individuality. However, as long as it's upkeep, that's just like you living in a community.
With an association.
An association.
Right.
You should be able to express your own individuality. How you want your house to be there, as long as it is
manicured
and maintained
and maintained.
Right. Because then if it's not maintained, then it is offensive to me. I would hate to look across the street and you have 4 dead cars on the road, 2 cars on bricks. The trash can still out front. Trash in that is offensive.
And grass up to your knee.
And grass up to your knee. So. Right. But now I do see that a lot of people wear their natural hair, but it is offensive when the black female wears her natural hair.
Right, yes.
What do you think about that, Ron?
And I don't think it should be that way because we are our hair, as far as, and what I mean by that is when we look in the mirror, we want to feel good about who we are. And if we feel good about having locks, or if we feel good about having braids, if we feel good about having the twist, or just having our hair out, just wash and go in our natural fro or whatever, then that's who we are. That let us wear our hair that way. It doesn't have to always be straight and a certain pressed look, because then European look, because then you're putting damage to your hair and all other kind of stuff. More upkeep, different things, just to keep that image that corporate America and that what they typically want us, us to look like. So it's kind of, I think it's offensive to me for them to say this is what I want your hair to look like, or they make a comment about me with my hair.
Now you say we are our hair. What about wigs?
Wigs too. I mean, if you want to put a wig on your, well, if you buy it, if you buy it and you have extensions added on or whatever, if you put a wig on your head, it's your hair.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But when it comes to women, let's be clear.
Yeah.
When it comes to women, we like to express ourselves in many ways.
Yeah,
whether it be makeup, whether it be hair, whether it be clothes. Now,
Mm-hmm.
me, I love wearing my little clothes, my makeup,
And it
my
looks
hair.
great. Yeah,
Thank you, honey.
that's good.
And I like to do certain things because to me that's fun.
Yeah.
Now, some women, they call it natural. You know, I call it, you know, bland. On me.
Mm-hmm.
Bland, you know. I like to kind of be different and kind of stand out a little bit, you know. I don't like to blend in with people. I just, you know, now there's times when, you know, if I'm going certain places, I'm not gonna, you know, dress up and do the whole thing, you know. But I like to, you know, express myself in certain ways. I guess right now people know what way I like to express myself. You know, I like the Afrocentric style.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
But it's a art form to me, as far as like when people wear that makeup and they know how to do the contouring and all of that. It just helps to bring out the natural beauty that you are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just enhances your beauty, just like your hair. It's enhancing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how I see it. You know.
But you know, I find it offensive that when men say, "Well, let me see your hair." You know,
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that's a little personal. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If I want you to see my hair, I'll let you see my hair. If I want you to see my hair.
Right, exactly.
You understand? But see now.
But your hair is whatever you wearing at the moment is your hair. You know, I have had the same thing. You know, like, well, I want to see you without, you know, anything on your hair. You know, but you see me.
Mm-hmm. It's still you. It's still you.
Me. It's still who I am.
It is. It is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then some people like they call it fresh face, which means, you know, no makeup and everything, and that's fine. But I know some people, they don't go anywhere without makeup. At least face powder, mascara, or something. They won't go anywhere without it.
Right.
You know, even up the street to Walmart. You know, now I'm gonna go to Walmart without makeup because there's no one there I want to meet anyway.
Now you might find your future husband at Walmart.
I'm married, but I'm just in and out when I go to Walmart. I don't even get a basket. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, but yeah, I mean, and then just hair, but I mean, like I take care of my hair, you know, and everything. I wear Afro. Rhonda knows that I wear my Afro a lot,
and they look good on her. I mean, it's just her. You
not
see
this,
her,
not this, but my Afro.
that looks good. It still looks good.
It does. Thank you. Now,
really good.
But I wear my Afro out, and I keep it up. You know, like I'll shampoo my hair every 2 weeks, and we can talk about how we maintain our hair.
Right.
You know, like for me, I've tried everything.
Yeah,
I tried the what they call that, the rice water. I tried the rice water. I tried the castor oil.
Have you tried the aloe? The aloe vera? How did that work?
Love aloe, and it will grow your hair.
Okay.
That aloe will grow your now really messy, really messy to me. And when I do my hair, it's a whole day thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole day thing. And my beauty regimen is like when I do my self-care day, it's not a self-care day. It's self-care days.
Yeah.
Because I like to do, okay, well, you know, I don't have my nails done right now, but I don't really like the acrylic nails. I like
your natural nails.
My natural nails because I do so much with my hands.
Yeah.
So I just like them to be polished. Now I would get gel. I would get gel polish.
The gel polish. Yeah, I've gotten the gel polish too, but the acrylic, I tried those for a year, and then I ended up getting a fungus some kind of way on my own nail, under my nail itself, and after that I was done. So I just do my own nails. But
I've never gotten acrylic.
You never got it? I got it, like I said, for about a year.
Okay.
And then once you take it off your nails, I just remember my nails being so thin, and it took a while for them to get back to their natural state,
healthy,
to get healthy again. But you know, like you talking about the self-care day, you know, Sunday is kind of like my self-care day because you know I don't have a lot. I have a lot going on all the time. But you know, you're able to, you know, do your meditation and everything in the morning. You're able to, okay, I'm gonna do my mask or whatever for my skin. And I guess I'm similar. I'm sort of like the one time you talked about this kind of bland because may not wear the foundation, but I do wear eyeliner and lipstick, and I have to have that in hand.
That's not bland. Bland to me is nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, I have to have a little my lipstick on, my eyeliner and stuff like that. Have my
flavor.
lashes looking good. You know, but I do mask in the morning, and then I wear that, and then I make sure I do my little detox bath on Sunday, and then that, like you said, it's a process with when you have natural hair.
It is.
It's a process as far as like shampooing it, conditioning it, making sure that you do your twist or whatever you do after you shampoo it. Apply your products.
Sit and wait,
let it penetrate, then rinse it out, that type of thing. But it's a process, but in the end it's good results. I have good results, I feel, with it, and I like the way that it feels and the way it looks and everything. But I'm still going to add a little enhancement, and sometimes I may do a box braid, or I may wear a wig, or I may wear these faux locks, but is whatever mood I'm in for the moment, change it up. It's an accessory.
But see, there again, you're maintaining it.
Right. You're still maintaining your own hair. Right.
You're not making it where people don't want to be around you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because even like with some people with certain hairstyles, if they don't maintain it, you can see the lint, the little pieces of lint, in the hair. That's not maintaining the hair. No, but, dandruff, we all get dandruff here and there and things like that. But I'm just saying, like, when the older, I'm saying just maintain it. That can be very offensive. Yeah. But as I've seen situations where athletes had to cut their locks. Have you seen that? Athletes have had to cut their locks in order to participate. And
I remember that wrestler, that high school wrestler years ago, not that long ago actually, and they cut his hair while right before he went out on the floor to wrestle. And why?
I don't know. I don't understand why that would even be an issue, unless you're talking about pulling his hair, but. That's not what you're supposed to do. It's not that's breaking the rules.
And then that's a violation for that person who's pulling his locks. But if it's his hair, and that's who he was when he joined the team, then that's who he is.
That's who he is.
I know one of my nephews, he was going to this boys' school. I'm not going to say the city because then they know exactly what school I'm talking about, in Georgia. And his hair was a little longer. He had the little afro, and then he eventually added the twist. And they asked him to cut his hair. And they called my sister to tell her he needed to cut his hair. And of course, she was a little offended. And I think, he was too, because it's like, this is my hair. Why? What does it have to do with me doing my work? I can see, like, I know sometimes they have dress code and they tell you not to wear certain offensive writing and, pictures and different things like that. Short, too short, too high, or, showing midriff or whatever. But your hair?
Yeah.
If it's not a distraction, if he wasn't like always playing in it or, making a problem, because he was in high school by
What demographic was this?
It was a diverse group.
Oh.
A diverse group of people in this school setting. And so it was kind of interesting for us.
Well, then I don't understand why we can't accept our natural hair color. Hair can't be accepted when we can accept blonde, brunette, red. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost like sometimes it's like not what you wear, but who's wearing it. Is that what you're saying? Right. If we can accept that, then why can't we accept who we are?
We can accept who we are.
Yeah.
Other people can't accept.
Right.
But then again, some of us can't accept who we are. Some of us don't like to see other people with natural hair. But I'm gonna say this. What do you think about this? You remember the perms and everything, right?
I remember the perms.
Do you think that people's hair was growing more with the perms? Because it looks like to me that when we had the perms, that people had longer hair. I know you straighten it out, but
for me, my hair has been longer and healthier in my natural state.
Okay.
It's been stronger and longer in my natural state. That has been my experience. I don't know, anyone else experienced the texture or whatever but I know after a certain age, this is what my mom said. She said, you're going to either have to do the perm and no dye, or you're going to have to dye and no perm. But I just chose to not do either.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just decided to just go naturally completely without any dye or anything like that. Because I just like the way my hair feels. I like the way it looks in its natural state. I didn't realize I liked it until, because I always had the perm. I probably had the perm since I was 8th grade, 9th grade,
Mm-hmm.
for years.
I did too.
And then once I decided to go natural, I was like, I like my hair.
I love my natural.
Yeah.
But the products are it's so many products out there for natural hair, and you have to be careful.
Yeah.
And you have to use the one that works for your natural hair, because they say it's different types. You got the 4C and the 4A, 4B, or whatever.
Right.
Different.
Right.
It has type. I have 4C. So, but the way I maintain my hair is I use black soap to shampoo my hair, a liquid black soap.
Yeah.
And I use that to shampoo my hair. And then when I get out of the shower, I will use let's start over.
Do you use like a co-wash, like a pre-wash?
I'm finna. So what I do, I'm be honest with you. I use what is that they call what is it called when they do the little art on your hand?
The henna?
Henna. I use henna as a conditioner. Well, I tell you, oh my God.
Wow.
So I use henna.
Okay. I never.
But you have to mix it at night and everything. You have to sit for a while.
So where can you get
okay,
the henna
so
from?
I get the henna from an Indian store. I should have brought my products.
Yeah.
I get the henna from an Indian store.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and it's pure henna. It's not any blends or anything. It's just pure henna.
Okay.
And that's what you have to get. And very, 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 oh my gosh, very, very messy. It's like mud almost. Okay. So when I use the henna, I have towels all on my floor, towels all on me, towels all on my counter, because once the henna gets on it, it's hard. It's like it stains. So I prepare my henna at night, and like the next morning, a couple hours later, if I don't want to wait till the next morning, I put the henna on my head. Mixed with aloe vera juice. But I get my aloe vera juice from my aloe vera leaf.
Okay, like the big long one you get from the grocery store. I have gotten those.
And I put that aloe vera juice in there, and mix it with the henna, because the henna can dry your hair out so bad.
Okay.
So you need that aloe vera juice to loosen it up, make it more smooth. So I put 4 parts. And then in my 4 parts, I apply like that, put the henna on, put the henna on that. And then
so is the henna also adding color? Like
it does add just a little
like
bit. It's not a dye. It's not a hair color dye or anything. But is that me or you?
Yes, you.
I don't know that person.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay. So yeah, and it gives my hair like a little red tint. Little red tint. It's real nice. It's real nice.
Okay.
So I put it on and everything, and after I put it all over my head, then I take saran wrap and just wrap around my head. Wrap around my head. And then after I wrap it around, I put on what you call it, plastic cap with the saran wrap and towel and everything, and I go to sleep. Wake up the next morning, and I get all that stuff. I'm talking about some. It is so.
It's soft?
Yes.
Oh.
It is so soft. When I tell you what grows my hair, henna. I use that as conditioner. Henna. And that aloe vera gel. Now when I don't use henna like once a month. But then on the times when I don't use henna, aloe vera gel. Oh my God.
Really?
Aloe vera gel. Like, when you put that aloe vera gel on your hair, girl, I never had any conditioner. Girl, I can't tell you.
But just the real aloe vera gel would make it like that. Natural. Just a natural product that you can just find in the grocery store.
And when you're
like
talking about detangling, girl, you have never seen anything that just goes through your hair. I'm talking about you can have the most coarse hair. That aloe vera gel, once you put it in, you take 2 fingers and go down like that.
Wow.
It is amazing. When I first heard about the aloe vera gel, I was like, well, okay, it's gonna be like everybody else. No, it's amazing. And I put it on my hair. I let it sit for a while. And after I let it sit for a while, I rinse it out. After I rinse it out, that's when I do my rice water. And a lot of people be like, you're doing too much. But your hair really grows.
Okay.
I make my own oil, hair oil that I put on my scalp. Some people say you don't put on scalp, but I put on my scalp. And all my ingredients, except the aloe vera gel. Aloe vera leaf. All my ingredients come from the Indian store.
Okay. The rice too.
No, rice comes from rice come from Etsy. Now I don't make my own rice water. It's just too much. It's just too messy.
So you can buy the rice water
on Etsy. Etsy.com.
Okay.
I should have bought my stuff.
Yeah.
I should have bought my products. But yeah, it's really good products. And it takes a lot. Like you say, self-care day. You have to take out a day or two to actually keep yourself up. You know what I'm saying? What else do you do for your self-care day?
Like I said, I do my detox bath, and
What you put in that?
I usually I put like a half cup. Sometimes I just pour it, and I don't even measure. Sometimes I use the Epsom salt, and then I put in baking soda, and that helps to alkaline the water. And then once the water fills in the tub, then I may put some frankincense. I put some peppermint. What other oil I put in there? I put in melaleuca, which is the same as tea tree oil. And I may put in some tangerine or orange, different essential oil, eucalyptus oil, and I put that in there. And I just that helps to detox. When you come out, you're a little sweaty, but it's helping to get those.
So how long do you stay in there?
About 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, about 20 minutes. And in the morning, what I do is I listen to, and I do my services too, but I listen to a morning motivation. A lot of times I listen to those in the morning, every morning. I listen to something that's going to motivate me as far as being an entrepreneur, as far as being a better person, as far as loving myself. And I have read a lot of self-help books, which I need to get back to. I haven't done that in a while, but this is just something to help you. But like you said, I do my hair. That's the main thing. I do my hair. And I may sit back and watch a good movie. It's just me. I'll sit back, watch a good movie, and relax for the day.
Now I do the bath too. I use Epsom salt. And I use one of those fuzzy ball things.
Yeah.
I put them in under the running water, and I use peppermint oil.
Okay.
But I can't use too much peppermint oil. I burn up.
Yeah, that oil will burn. That peppermint is mainly.
Yeah. I use that.
Really will.
Or then I use some bubble bath. What I used to have when I was 7 years old. I remember my mom buying me some of that pink bubble bath with the big bubble on the front.
The Avon.
Here's in a pink bottle, and it had Mr. Bubble.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Bubble. So I still get that from Walmart. Yes, I do.
That's cute.
And I just use like I still use my black soap.
Yeah, I use my black soap.
You use black soap?
I have the liquid soap and I have the bar. Like so yeah, I definitely use a natural soap on my body.
And so, what do you wash your face with?
I just usually use either witch hazel or just alcohol, and but like when I do my facial, I ordered from a company that sells nothing but natural products, but it's a mud. So I put the mud mask on my face before I do the witch hazel, and then I put either shea butter. But there's a group of guys, and they have the best body butter, and it's they're in one of the malls here, and I think they actually have their own store now, but it's called Respected Roots. And Respected Roots, they have a body butter, and I use that like to moisturize my face.
Oh, okay.
And under my eyes, and all those important areas. And that's really good. I use it on my body sometimes too, and it's like it still keeps your body soft and moist, but it's not oily.
Okay. I use black soap on my face and witch hazel, and rose water, and then after that I would use I was using shea butter, but my doctor told me not to use shea butter.
Because it clogs up, doesn't it? Does it clog it? What does it
Shea butter helps my face. I don't know what she's talking about. But,
okay.
I
use it, but sometime in the morning I still use my shea butter.
But then that's what she was telling me not to use, because the shea butter, attracts the sun, makes you
darker.
Yeah, tans you a lot.
I can tell that.
Oh, you can?
I noticed that. Yeah.
I didn't know.
For me, I noticed for me that I am darker when I do the shea butter.
You really? See, I did, but I would use, if I use shea butter, it would be at night.
Yeah.
Okay. So and then I would use the sunscreen, during the day.
Okay. So that you can continue to use your shea butter.
Well, right now she has me on some kind of cream.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks good.
Oh, thank you. Now she has me on some kind of cream right now, but I use it, and I should buy all my products, y'all. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it dishes.
Yeah, right. Part 2.
Right. So I have this. It's a spray. It's like water.
Oh.
And you spray it on your face, and with that spray, it hydrates your face, like just throughout the day, throughout the day. And when I say the spray that goes on your face, it's just it feels so good,
I bet.
It does. It's water. It's just water.
Refreshing.
Yeah, but it's good. And then after I put on my sunscreen, then I just go about my day. But I do reapply my sunscreen throughout the day. You wear sunscreen?
I need to. I have some, but I don't.
Why
I just wear it when I go to the beach or something like that. I know I need to do better. I need to do better with the sunscreen, but I just don't.
Well, not with my under eyes. Now, as I get older, I do realize I'm starting to get some little bags and some little lines right here with my under. So she told me to use Retin-A. This is my doctor. She told me to use Retin-A.
Okay, where did you find that?
Is it Retin-A? Yeah.
Where did you find that? Because whatever it is, because I have, heredity, unfortunately. I have heavy bags, and I have allergies to a lot of different things. And then I can tell when it's the pollen count or just the count is really high for any type of allergies outside in the city. I can tell my puffiness is worse.
When I wake up in the morning, that's when my puffiness is worse. Because, because see, I sleep on my face.
Oh.
I sleep on my
back like that.
And see, I go to sleep on my back. I always wake up on my face. I always wake up on my face. And when I lay down on it, it's pushing my. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I
Pushing my,
see. Yeah.
You know.
Well, what's
And
my excuse? Because I sleep on my back.
you wake up on your back too.
I wake up and then my eyes are still puffy. I may lie on my side throughout the night, but I'm never on my stomach.
I am always on my stomach. I don't know why, but I mean, it's most comfortable for me. So what I tried to do so that my eyes wouldn't scrunch at the bottom, I tried getting me some what you call it, eye mask.
Oh,
But the eye mask that stands out like this, it's puffy.
Yeah, I know, they stand out a little bit instead of flat.
Right.
Yeah, I do have some of those. Maybe I need to wear those.
For what? You say you don't sleep on your stomach.
I know, but for the puffiness, no. Okay. What do I use for my puffiness?
The only thing I know is the Retin-A.
Retin-A. Where do you find that?
Now, I got mine from Marshalls. I'm not getting a lot of my beauty products from Marshalls. But I got mine. It's a gel. I got that. And I have seen a difference. Let me just tell you, I have seen a difference. But my doctor told me to get, oh gosh, I forgot the name. It's Retin-A, is it? I think it starts with an O. Can't remember. But we're gonna do another. We're gonna do it.
Part 2.
Yeah, we're gonna do part 2 with our products. But retinol around your eye. Okay. And it helps with dark color. Dark circles and wrinkles. I'm not wrinkles, but fine lines and puffy eyes. So I use that. Now it's not gonna work overnight, but eventually it does get better. Now I also found something where you can wear like a eye. It's like retinol, but you put it on at night, and it's like an eye mask. And you sleep. It's a sleep mask.
Is it like a tightener? Does you feel like does it tighten your, or you just notice it?
It smooths it out. It makes it smooth.
Okay.
It smooths it out, and the eyes in it's puffy.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So I use that too every now and then. I won't put too much, on my face. But I do keep one thing for sure. I do keep my face clean. I do keep my face and my teeth clean.
Teeth are important.
Very.
Once you reach a certain age.
Yes.
I see so many people with.
What you see, Rhonda? What you see?
They have either the teeth are turning brown or black. They just not taking care of them, or either they're missing a lot of them.
And not only that, but with your teeth. I mean, as adults, we've been educated on taking care of our teeth. You have to floss. I'm gonna tell you something. I hate flossing, and I don't know how to do it. Okay, so don't know how to do it well, because I would floss, and when I go to the dentist, he be like, "Do you floss?" I'm like, "Yeah, I floss. You can't see that."
I know. I do the same. I even get those little, and I know they tell you to get this floss so you can go in the corner and get in the back. But I still, even like if I'm out, I just keep in my car because I hate for something to get in my teeth. Those little
Proxibus.
The ones with the little brush on the end of it. You can just
Proxibus.
Oh, is that what they call it?
Those. Now let me tell you something about the Proxibus. My dentist told me that you're gonna have to stop flossing. You're gonna have to, and if they tell you to come by every 3 months, you know what you have, honey. So instead of 6 months, you coming back 3 months. So I was talking, I had went out on a date, and me and this guy was talking. He was saying that he had some braces and and we were talking about braces and teeth and everything, and he said that his dentist told him to get the Proxibus, and that really helped. So I said, let me get the Proxibus. So I went and bought it. And when I tell you my next dentist appointment, can I tell you?
What happened?
They say you don't have to come back every 3 months now.
Oh, really?
Yes. But when I tell you, let me just say something. Let me tell you something. When I got that Proxibus, not only did I get the Proxibus, but I got the Sonic Fusion Water Pick.
Oh, I love my water pick.
Oh my God.
My water pick is like
the water pick is the life.
I love it.
Yeah. I'm telling you. And we at this age don't have to lose our teeth. At this
No.
age, they don't have to be discolored. Because even when I look at people, male, female, whoever, that's like one of the first things I look at is teeth, because I'm getting braces anyway. You know what I mean? I have a tooth at the bottom that I want to be removed. I mean, it's some things that I want to be done with my mouth. Okay? And I know some people be like, no, ain't nothing wrong with your mouth. But you know how we, like you just said.
Yeah, well, I have an overbite, so I've always wanted it.
I have an overbite.
I don't see overbite.
What you mean? Girl, my dentist saw overbite. I don't see overbiting you. But my dentist say, yes, you have an overbite. I said, yeah, I know. But when I went to my orthodontist, well, I don't have the braces yet, but when I went for them to, do all the x-rays and everything, and she was like, your teeth are so clean. Now, to say that to someone, if your teeth is clean, that means you got good hygiene. Period. Because it takes time to clean your teeth.
Yeah.
And then you don't want to clean your teeth every night. But if I don't brush my teeth at night, when I wake up the next morning, I'm like, oh, let me hurry up get to the restroom. Because I just feel like my teeth is just...
Yeah.
And
morning breath. Yeah.
It's that morning, well, it's all
they
that
good.
good that I had that night and
yeah.
didn't brush my teeth. Also, I use some kind of whitening, and I get my whitening stuff from Walmart. It'd be $5. I used to use Crest white strips, but my teeth are too sensitive. My teeth, so I can't drink and eat,
Afterwards. Okay.
So I just started using some little whitening, and it could be like that Colgate whitening and things like it. Nothing really expensive, because one thing I know is I would not go to the dentist to get my teeth whitened because they said from my understanding, the same but the same strength is what you can get from the store.
Over the counter.
So, but I mean, you can go to the dentist and get it done. That means that your teeth will be whiter like that pretty soon.
Quicker.
But then if you're doing Crest white strips, it's going to take a while. But if you try and do a photo shoot or something, you may want to go ahead and get it done or something. I don't know. But I just feel as though that dental hygiene, like oral hygiene, is very, very important.
Very important. And then it's important for your health, because, from what I've read, they say that, some of the researchers say that the bacteria and different things can go down to your, your heart and to your body and can impact that, So that's why it's good to get them clean regularly.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just, I've been on dates with people who didn't have teeth, people who had missing teeth. That's not attractive.
No, it's not. So how do you...
And you keep calling.
Those are the ones who keep calling. So what do you do in that situation? Do you,
Well, you want me to say what it is in the situation?
Yeah.
Okay, why did y'all know? Okay.
I just wonder, how do you handle that?
What happened was...
What had happened?
What happened was, so we went out. Well, okay, so we met, and of course, I'm trying to look cute. Of course, you're going on a date you never seen anybody, so of course you trying to put on your, your makeup and do your hair.
Yeah.
So we met and everything, and his attire really nice. It looked, dressed, and then when he opened his mouth to smile, and I said, oh, okay, So then we went.
You said that to yourself.
To myself. But then we went to sit down to eat, and that's all I could see. I didn't know what he was saying. I didn't know nothing that is matter, because I was sitting up there like, I know he didn't leave out the house like this. But maybe he don't have any teeth or whatever. So
Maybe he didn't have what you call it, the bridges and all that to go in the mouth, is what you're saying, or did? Cause you know some people
Yeah,
get.
he had gums. He had gums.
Gosh.
Okay. And so I was, me being nice. I'm nice now. Am I nice, Mama?
You are.
So he was like, talking all whatever. I'm not paying attention. I'm just saying, to myself, like, we really need to get this together. But so we finished eating and everything. He wouldn't eat. How he gonna eat? He wouldn't eat. So, but I ate, So after that,
he couldn't chew.
I'm finna tell.
Okay.
So then after that, we were like, okay, well, okay, we'll see you later. See you later, little hug, whatever. So me being nice, I'm saying, give him a chant, whatever. So,
oh God.
So then we talked on the phone, and he was like, well, let's go get something to eat. I want to take you to this little restaurant, blah, blah. And then I said, okay. And I wanted crab. I want juicy crab. But he wanted soul food. Now I know why you want soul food. Because it's softer.
Oh, okay.
You don't want just crab because you can't do nothing with crab. You know what I'm saying? And here I am, mad as I don't know what, because I'm driving behind him. And I am saying some words that I shouldn't say, but I'm mad because I really want crab.
What you want, yeah.
Yeah. And he wants, cornbread, rice, and beans and all this kind of stuff. And that's not really what I want.
On a date.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. So we get there. And when we get there, he ordered his, soft food. And I ordered my food.
Mm.
And so he's sitting across from me, and I'm sitting right here. And, Mom, you got a sheet of paper? What's up? You got something? You don't have anything?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, let me see. You want to? Can you use that or no?
Yeah, let me use that. So so we sitting here and everything, eating and carrying on.
Run. Let me stop laughing because I know she's funny. It's about to be funny. Y'all. It's about to be funny. Go ahead.
So we sit there eating everything. Now you know how you have the styrofoam with the hood. I mean not the hood, but
the little to go
thing.
Uh-huh.
So we sitting there and everything, and so he opened up his and he started eating and stuff, and I hadn't opened up mine. I'm starting to eat and everything, and he just talking. And I said, well, wait a minute now, I'm holding up because you spit, you ain't got no teeth. You ain't got no teeth, it's going everywhere. So I had to hold up mine like this here and eat because I know better than this. I mean, because now I'm mad. Now I'm mad.
You don't want the spit to get in your
I don't
food.
want to spit. Yeah, right. And the thing is that you don't realize that you spitting out food. That's not a turn on. That's a turn off. Because you're not taking care of your teeth. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So with that, I had to hold up the top of my. I had to hold up the top of my thing and eat and then close it. Then eat and close it. Who do that all day? Now by this time I'm mad. You know why? Because the mere fact that I took out time to fix me up. And then let me just tell you this part.
Right.
So the date was over, whatever. Get home, and we talked later. And then he said, Rhonda, you know how real I am. So I just told him, I just said, I don't know how we got on the subject, but I just said that, you need to put your teeth in your head. Stop, Ron.
I'm sorry.
And he said, does it offend you? Cause I looked at the phone like, does it offend me? Does it offend you?
Like, how do you feel walking out the door
right.
with your
teeth?
The rest of your teeth in the house? Like,
rest.
He had no know, some people have dentures or what. He didn't even have like dentures. Or...
He had Rhonda.
Okay. How many teeth did he have?
I'm trying to tell you, it's me, Rhonda. You know, you're a counselor with all these degrees now.
how many did he have? Like teeth?
He had gums. Do you understand? Gums.
None. Okay.
That's why I kept doing that.
I thought he had a couple of teeth.
I want to say he had gums.
Okay.
He had gums. And then you asked me, am I offended? Yeah, I'm offended. And I told him I was offended. And he said, well, and he said something about why he don't have the teeth. And I heard a little bit of it, but then the whole point of it is get teeth. I ain't really hear no excuses. Just get teeth. Because that was my third time going out with you. And you still don't have them. Now, if you're going to walk around with no teeth, I'm walking around with no hair.
Right.
You know, we're going to, because you're not
right.
trying to, you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, needless to say, we stopped talking.
But was he a nice guy?
Girl, what you mean? I don't even want to talk about that, Ron. Don't come with that nice guy stuff.
Like she wasn't even listening when she saw him. She didn't know what he said. All she saw was gums.
Let me tell y'all something. He go Rhonda with his nice stuff. Now, you know Rhonda and I. We totally different now. I mean, I understand. I don't know if he was nice or not because I didn't stick around there. I didn't stick around there long, y'all.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. So, I mean, just like, you know, it's physical. Everything is physical.
Like the chemistry has to be there. You want to be able to wake up and look in that person's face, or
right.
see them walk through the door, and you're like excited to know that they're coming to see you. Or
yeah. You know, and it's the things that can turn you off, whether it be odor of a person,
right?
Whether it be their skin, I mean, it's a distraction. Instead of somebody, have you ever saw somebody and you just kind of looked at them and was like, oh, they so perfect. Like, nothing wrong with them. You know what I mean? And you just look at, and you can just look at, everybody likes beauty.
Mm-hmm.
And even when you see a man, I'm talking about beauty. Because when you gonna look for a home, you look for a model home.
Mm-hmm.
It's a model home.
You look for a certain.
It's a model home. It has everything that you desire.
Right.
Yeah. Nice smile. You know, nice skin. You know, and how do we keep these things up? And that's what we're discussing. Like, how do we do our own? You know what I mean? Self-care. You know, I drink water. You drink a lot of water?
I drink a lot of water. I try to stay hydrated. I drink a lot.
I don't drink a lot of water. I need to drink more. But I need to drink more water. I don't eat healthy. Rhonda eats healthy.
Sometimes. I like to snack, but you know, I try to eat healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do.
I like to snack too, but when I snack, I snack. You know, like the other day I had a chocolate pecan pie. It was so good.
That was good.
It was good, and I had something else. So, but then I know how to pull back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to see men take care of themselves too. I like to see men, do self-care too. Some men may feel like that's feminine or whatever, but I don't think it's feminine. What you think?
You know, I see, like, sometimes when I go to get my toes done, sometimes it's a gentleman, a couple of, I guess you call them seats or baths or whatever, over getting their toes and things done. And, it's all about, and I don't see that as feminine or anything like that. I see that as taking care of your feet.
Really?
I see that as taking care of yourself. I don't see anything wrong with it. But I totally agree with, because if men want us to maintain a certain weight, they want us to look a certain way, then it should be reciprocated. It should be the same way.
It should be.
We, we can work out together, we can walk together, we can run together,
That's
whatever.
what I say.
So that we can both look good. If you want me to look a certain way, well, come on, Rhonda, let's go walking, or let's go to the gym together, or something like that. Instead of belittling or whatever to make a person,
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But would you get with someone that was overweight, like 300-400 pounds? Would you date someone like that? I can answer for me.
Your answer is no.
No, I wouldn't. Can I tell you why?
Why?
Well, I wouldn't date anyone, that's 300-400 pounds. Because let's be honest, I want someone that's gonna. I'm just being honest. I want my friend to be around as long as possible.
And that's what I think about as health, especially at our age. You have to think about, maintaining your weight, eating your supplement, taking your supplements, eating a certain diet to maintain good health.
Right. And I don't want, if he was 300 or 400 pounds and he was losing weight, he was trying to lose weight, eat right and everything, yeah, I would date him. But if it was someone who just didn't care and just continued to eat and be gluttony and everything, I couldn't, because I know eventually one day it's just gonna all crumble. Because you're not trying to take care of yourself.
Yeah. Because that, possible stroke, heart attack, different things like that can impact your well-being for the rest of your life,
And then that puts your loved one in a situation because, you didn't want to do right. Now your loved ones have to
take care of them.
Yeah. And it's not because of, like, if you had cancer or something. It's because of something you just refuse to do. Take care of yourself. And that's just not right. It's just not right. So this half of my life, this here over 50,
right,
is going to be different than the first half of my life, So, yeah. But, and speaking of feet, you were just talking about feet now. Well, before we get to feet, let's go on down to private areas. A lot of people, women get waxed down there. And I went to school to become an esthetician. So we did like bikini waxes and things like that. And some people say that, that helps with the vaginal, odor. And I don't think so. What do you think?
Well, I've read that the Queen V, the book by Dr. Jackie, and one of her suggestions was not to completely. I remember that her mentioning that in the book. It was a few months ago that I've read it, but I do remember her saying that that is important to maintain some of the hair things out there because of
odor,
because of things that women, because we're internal,
right,
and that keeps a lot of different things, like bacteria, which would create the odor and different things like that from getting into,
the vaginal
area.
So what's she saying do?
It's certain. When you wash, you don't use soap or anything like that, because that could impact it.
Okay,
but as far as she just said to maintain some, especially around the opening area. The other area you're fine. If you want to wax that or whatever, that's fine. But leave a little bit in the opening area because that's the main area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to, clean up there, like if you want to go to the beach, or if you like wearing, certain bikinis, underwear, things like that. Of course, you don't want all that. So, you may want, you maintain that area. That's what she kind of suggests.
And you have to clean around. You have to move things around and clean. You understand? And there's
certain foods too that she said could create
bacteria in it.
odor and things like that.
Oh.
If you eat asparagus, onions, garlic, certain food could create the odor.
But asparagus, onions, and garlic, that's good for your body, right?
But it's not if you're
Oh.
if you're worried about that for the night. But if you're not worried about it for the night when you eat it, then you're good.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I heard that certain foods, I guess they say taste different or whatever.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know too much about that. I haven't read her book.
It was pretty good.
Is it pretty good?
It's a pretty good book. You know,
Mm-hmm.
she talked about the different types, like you have the different names for the women who she described that comes into her office based on different things that you may think about as far as your area and your if you like one of them she called I don't know if I can say it, but she called them like a coochie chondriac. Like that was one of the names.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of
what does that mean.
Like somebody who's just really paranoid, and the least little thing that goes on, they would run to her office about it. Like they're just chondriacs, about it.
Mm-hmm. Paranoid.
Paranoid, yeah, paranoid about it. And then, what was the other one? Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
What is it? I can't remember. It's been a few months since I've read it, and but it's several different ones. You answer questions at the beginning of the chapter or the book, and then it tells you what type of person you are based on the questions that you the way that you answer the questions.
Okay.
And that tells what type of person you are when it comes to your queen bee, which is
not type of person you are, but what type of cuckoo you are, right?
Well, what kind of person you are when it comes to your vaginal area?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I was just saying, coochie chondriac was one of them. That's the one I can remember because it was just such a different name, and I remember that was one that was kind of a paranoid person.
Yeah, women have a lot that we have to take care of, with our bodies and everything.
We really,
there's some. Some men, they can go a day or two without taking a shower. We can never do that. We can never do that. Never.
Yeah. What about shaving? Like, that's important too, like the areas like the underarm and stuff like that. Not just
I get that waxed.
But I'm just saying, making sure that that's what's out here too, because that keeps the odors, down as
You
well.
think so? No, I'm gonna tell you, with me,
what do you think?
With me, when I have wax my underarms, it seems like it's more odor.
Really? See, I never got a wax. I probably
Well, wax or shave. If I just don't have any hair under my arm, then it seems like it's more odor. I have
more odor,
more deodorant or whatever.
Okay.
But have you ever heard that deodorant called Lume?
No. The one I use is the doesn't have the metal in it, but I get it from a natural a natural store, and through this company, it's a multi-level marketing company that I get it from.
Oh, okay. Lume is the best deodorant I have ever.
Okay, where do you get that from?
I saw it on Instagram, and I ordered it. And that is the best deodorant.
Is it a natural one?
It's natural.
Okay.
I just think that women do have to. It's just so many aspects of us that we have to take. Now, some things I think is a little too much. Men do look. I feel like men look for a woman who takes care of herself. But when you looking at toes, is her toes done? Is her toes look nice and stuff? That's just overboard to me. You know what I'm saying? You mean tell me that you're going to not, even if she's nice, even if she's whatever, you mean tell me you don't want to get to know her because of toes? What do you think about that, Rhonda? That's crazy to me.
Well, that says a lot. So that tells you, do you want to be with a person like that?
Like what?
I'm just saying,
a man like that.
That's the way that they're thinking. It's almost like if you don't, like we were saying before, it's almost like if you don't maintain a certain weight or if you don't look a certain way, then they lose interest. And so,
But I'm saying something is to me small as toes.
that's very small.
You could be missing out on a really good person because you're talking about toes. That's
and
crazy.
then, I mean, especially with so much going on now in the country and the world, some people they choose not to go to those places. But I mean, they may want to polish them at home. But, and then during the winter, I don't go as much. I try to maintain a little bit, but I may just wear some socks or something, because I'm wearing boots or clothes.
But all of that is art too. Toes and nails, and like we was talking about art with the makeup and everything. But the toes, the nails, and I mean, hygiene is the waxing and everything. But still, what about little fuzzy around your face? What about little fuzzy? You do anything with that?
I don't have any of that yet. I haven't experienced that.
It's little fine fuzzy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like the little, I've heard of, I'm feeling now. We're talking.
I get the little.
You get the little
razor.
Okay.
The little razor. Get the little razor too. It's the same razor used on the eyebrows.
Okay.
You get just.
Oh, you talking about the little long handle with the little. Okay.
Just do it right now. That's part of my self care too.
Okay.
And I do that right there. I put a mask on my face. So yeah, but and then I try to use what they call it's shea butter and oils, but they're fragrance oils, and they mix it together to make like a body butter.
Oh, okay.
And it smells, oh my God, it just smells so good. But I like to put it on my body because that shea butter just really does my body good, and everything.
But you know what oil I love, the way it smells? I love the jasmine, but ylang ylang.
Yes.
Oh my God,
I like that
too.
I like that too, but I like it as incense and stuff too.
Yes. Ooh, it's a really good smell.
So, but yeah, that's and not only with my toes, but I also have a little brush that I use on the back of my feet.
Oh yeah, I can't have crusty heels.
Yeah,
that's one thing I cannot stand is to see. Now I'm like the men when it comes to the toes. I mean, but you can work with the toes, men. You can actually say, "Jada, come over here. Let me polish your toes." And I mean, you can work with the women and the men with the crust on their toes. Cause you can buy the little foot baths and say, "Come, let me do your feet for you." And you do the feet, and you get the little lava rocks and the other little loafer things, and you buff it. You put them in the water, let it soften, and buff it up, and get all that hard, crusty stuff off your heels.
Now I think the heels. Now I think that's a turn off though. But not having toenail polish is not like a big turn off to me.
And then because I know some men they love feet, and that's they're feet men, and that's fine. But if you see a woman and she's all of that, and she has the personality that fits your personality, you all are clicking, and you see her feet. Remember what was that name of that movie? And Eddie Murphy saw her feet, and he just slid from under the cover. What's it? Well, you don't have to do like Eddie Murphy in that movie. I can't think of that name of that movie.
That one.
It was the one with Halle Berry and all of them in there, and Grace Jones. I can't think of the name of the movie right now, but you don't have to do like that. You can, if you want someone, you can help them. Like I said, if you see someone who that might be gaining weight or whatever, y'all work together. You may want
easier said than done, Rhonda.
Yeah, it's easier said than done, but and everybody's not willing to do it. But you may want to say, "Come, let me polish your toes. Let me pay for you a pamper day," even if he doesn't want to do it. Because I know some men are busy; they have their careers and they're they're on the go all the time. Let me pay for you to get your toes done.
That's true.
Let me pay for you to get your nails done. Let me pamper you. You want a pamper day? Something like that. If you want it done. then you can pamper her. You know, it's very simple. You know,
that's true.
You don't have to ghost a person and not talk to them ever again in life.
Right. Right. I mean, because there's some things that that with all the things that women have to do, the only thing we're asking you to do is have some money. And then you think we pull your tail, pull a cat's tail just because we ask you to have money. You understand? But you want us. Nah, I know I'm going on something else. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying it's not fair though. It's not fair that a woman has to take care of herself.
She has, her list is this long.
Right. And your list is that long. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, and I don't think we're asking, we ain't even asking you to be a certain, well, okay, we do ask for a certain height. We do ask for a certain height.
At least, you know, but you have some women who are of the, you know, shorter height or whatever. And you may not want, she may not want anybody tall, but, you know, I'm a taller woman, so I would want someone at least, you know, taller than me. I don't know how I would feel about someone shorter.
Really?
Have you ever dated?
Girl, no, I'm 5'2". He better not be shorter than me. I'm 5'2", y'all. He better not be shorter than me. You know, but nah, I haven't never. But I don't think I could be with someone that's shorter than me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Let me tell you.
Now there's always an exception. There's always an exception. If he is out of this world, then I probably will overlook the height. You know.
Well, you know, height is important to me. I did end up it wasn't really a blind date. It was like one of those, I guess like what you call a dating site or whatever. I met the guy, and I'm 5'8", and
you 5'8". You 5'8"? Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, 5'7.5".
Oh, okay.
I just always say 5'8".
Okay.
But, you know, 5'7.5", 5'8", you know. But anyway, I saw him and he was like maybe 5'4", maybe not even 5 feet.
Rhonda.
I promise you.
Rhonda, I don't even believe that.
And he was really small, like a little boy size. And when what
did you do? We sitting here looking at
I was, you know, I know my face because women, you know, our face says it all.
Right.
And he was like, "You wasn't expecting me to be this small, were you?" I said, "No." I didn't. I was like, I think I said no. I can't remember, but needless to say, like with the teeth, that was, you know, because it's like, and I think he had some kind of condition or something where he was in a wheelchair and all that, and it wasn't. That wasn't told in the, you know, that wasn't disclosed, so I didn't know that until I got there. And, you know, it's nothing wrong with nice guy, great conversation, but I just, you know, I just knew I didn't want, you know.
You weren't attracted to it.
Yeah.
Let me ask this question, y'all. How come we always say, there's nothing wrong with, you know, oh, is he nice? He real nice. Why do we always do that, but then won't be with them? You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I do it too, but I'm just saying, like, I guess we feel like that there's someone out there for them. It's just not me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why do we always feel sorry for them, but then won't be the one for them?
Because at this time period of my life,
would you have been with him even if you were 18 and he was that little? Okay.
But especially at this point of my life, it's like I'm wanting what I want, and I
understand. I'm with you.
But like I said, we always, I think it's sort of a Southern thing too. Like, you know, we all say bless their heart. But, you know, it's
and
like,
it doesn't help it though.
It's like, well, they were so nice. And it makes it kind of softens it up a little bit.
For us.
Make it look like we were so bad about the whole situation. But it's like, he was such a nice guy. But.
Like, I met this one guy online too. And he had to be about 350 pounds. And nice. Real nice guy. And I always try try to be like, okay, let me give him a try. And I call myself like, let me just look over. But I guess when you in love with a person, you can kind of look over something.
Right.
But when you getting to know a person, then that's all you see. That's all, because you don't know anything yet. You don't know their heart yet. You don't know how, sensitive they are, how they, care about people or animals or whatever. So the only thing you know is what you see. You see? Mm-hmm. And so, but I want to be a good person. I want to be a better person, So we dated, but not dated. We just went out. But the one thing, when we went to the restaurant, I'm always going to eat, But when we went to the restaurant and he got up, we ate good. And when he got up from the chair, and he had to hold on to the table and the chair, and he had to take some deep breath before he walked. Mm. And I was getting ready to walk on out, and he just had to stand there and hold himself up.
That's kind of scary, like.
And then that's when I was telling you, whoever I'm with, I want them to be around. I don't want you to leave me in another 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You understand? So that right, and then he was kind of wobbling or whatever. We were walking to the car. And he was one that wasn't slowing down to eat. So, I was like, nah. I want to be nice. I want, because he's nice and everything. But no, this is not something that I want for real. Let me be honest with myself. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So that was that. Then I met the ones who seem like they got it all, but they talk too much. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They talk too much, and they just
talk about themselves.
Right, talk about themselves, or I don't know
what they have.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of the thing that some of them do.
Mhm. What do you mean?
Like just share. What they just material things, like I think they try to sell themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So how you feel about it? I don't like it. I don't like it. I want to enjoy us. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Getting to know each other, not necessarily what you have, because to me, what a person has is not who they are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's not their personality. That's not, who they are,
But I have met some guys where we've gone out and it's a turn off to me. Mm-hmm. Oh, my bank account, blah blah blah. I can go out and get this. I mean, I don't care. Like, we're not together right now anyway, so like I don't care. I care when we're probably getting close like that, but like I don't care right now. Like, what is your your most what is the thing that you have that you care about the most? Like, my thing is animals. I'm an animal lover. I want to see what and when I'm out with a man, I always pay attention how he treat the waiter, waitress.
Because that's important. Mm-hmm. That's very important to me. Because if they don't know how to treat them, they're not going to know how to treat you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If they're rude to them, they're going to be rude to you and other people. That's important to me.
Me too.
Very, very, very important.
Me too. Mm-hmm. But for the last couple of days that I went out on, these men are so loud.
Really?
Yeah, they talk loud. They laugh loud. That's kind of embarrassing though.
That's what I was thinking in my head. That's kind of embarrassing.
That's kind of embarrassing because I went to one restaurant.
Was it loud in the restaurant and they had to talk loud, or?
Not. It was loud in the restaurant, but like the people around us can hear you. Oh. So that's just still too loud.
Yeah.
like that.
No.
Now, would it cause me to stop talking to him? No, because I would tell him, you loud, right. I would tell him that, but I wouldn't just stop talking to him.
Yeah.
And one thing that will get me to stop talking to you is when you've been disrespectful, to you're saying things that you shouldn't say and you don't know me yet, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but
I guess we're gonna wrap it up here, and
wrap it up.
And we're gonna have a part 2.
Yeah. With our products.
When we have our product. So, until the next time.
TNR Lifestyle.
Yeah, TNR Lifestyle.
Tune in. We'll be coming with some more podcasts for you. Some more videos and everything. And
make sure you like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe.
And cheers. You gonna get yours? And y'all have a safe Thanksgiving.
Yeah.